On this episode, we talk about a ridiculous Twitter debate.
A must-have beach essential.
And what the hell is a bath sheet?
Stay tuned.
Welcome to another episode of Promos with the Pie Guys. I'm your co-host, Patrick.
And I'm Irving, and this is a show where we teach you how to grow your business using promotional products.
Irving, as I was researching a little bit about our topic today, I saw this absolutely ridiculous debate that went on Twitter that basically went viral. And there were just hundreds of thousands of people participating in this debate about what's the difference between a bath towel and a bath sheet. And is a bath sheet actually just a beach towel? And then it went on to, talk about the recommended number of bath towels and washcloths and things like that you should have in an average household. And so many people were chiming in, and I was just baffled that people wasted their time to debate about this.
It's wasting life.
Yeah, it's like people with no life, obviously.
Yeah. Which, can we talk about what in the world is a bath sheet? Is that like a bed sheet, but for your bathroom?
Well, that was a big question in this debate that I was kind of, glancing through, is what the hell is a bath sheet? So a bath sheet is just a bigger version of a bath towel.
Okay.
Otherwise known as a beach towel, right? Beach towels are bigger because you want to lay out on them, so you want them at least to be your height when you take one, unless you're your height, and then it's kind of hard to find.
Nothing's made of myself.
Well, you need a bath sheet or a bath curtain. Yeah.
I need a bath blanket.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure those will be manufactured next. We'll talk about one that might work for you later in the episode. But I don't know. It was just funny that so much time was spent on that, and it went viral. But if you want to look it up, it happened a few weeks ago on President's Day weekend, and I'll post a link down in the comments just so you.
Yeah, we'll figure out what the hashtag was for that.
Yeah. So if you have no life and want to check that out, feel free to do that. So we're going to talk about beach towels today. We don't care about bath sheets or bath towels or washcloths. It's all about beach towels. So what do you got over there, Irvin?
So we got 3 different kinds. We got the promotional weight, which this one's going to be nice and thin, but it's going to be the most budget-friendly of the towels that we got today. And really the nice thing about towels is that, you got this giant imprint area. And you can really get the creativity from your staffers and just create something just phenomenal like this. This has a really nice illustration all throughout. And the nice thing about this is it's not about, you don't see a giant Coke symbol or something like that. It's just real subtle all the way on the bottom. That's
a small area of branding. Yeah, and so this was actually a beach towel that I received at an event that I attended in South Beach, and that's why this is just a fun illustration of a map of South Beach. And I received this 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago at an event, and I still remember the event. It was really a good time. I learned a lot and met a lot of people within our industry, and what a great item to bring home from that. And I still have it, and I'm not getting rid of it until it's just in rags. Yeah. And that's what's, the typical way with beach towels is that people keep them for years and years and years and get so much value out of them. But
it's not like your normal house towel where you're using it every single day, unless you're a beach bum and you're going to the beach every single day. But for the most part, the longevity of this is going to be way longer than your traditional towel.
Yeah, very true.
Our next towel we got is a medium weight, and already you can just tell the difference. You can feel it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And this one's got a cool tone-on-tone little artwork here.
Yeah, tone-on-tone is just so upscale looking.
Yeah. It's a lot cleaner. And the big difference between this towel and the last towel we were looking at is that since this is a water-soluble ink, you can't really tell the difference between the towel and where it was printed on.
No, you can't feel it at all. It's
yeah,
nice.
where on the last one, it's a plastic type ink, and it's a little scratchy.
Right.
But this, it's about, it's a little more in price, but you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get your money's worth, and this is it's a nicer product overall.
Right. I definitely like this better, and I would expect to pay more for it. And if I received it, I would have that understanding that, wow, they spent more money on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really nice. I like that.
And last but not least, we got the luxury towel. Super plush, super soft.
Oh yeah.
This one's actually embroidered. It's got a nice little imprint, but I don't know about you, but that to me says it's nicer.
Yeah, I would expect that from the more expensive type of resorts.
Yeah, or something like that.
Right, absolutely. So, but yeah, the thickness, this is the thickness I love.
Yeah.
If I had each of these 3 towels in my closet and I'm about to go to the beach for the day, I'm grabbing this one every time because it's going to absorb more water when I'm drying myself off.
Yeah. And, I mean, you're going to really get dry with this. Like, it's not, I don't know if you've ever used, like, cheap Walmart towel or something like that, but, like, the towel is soaked, but you're still wet. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
With this, like, you're really going to get wicked dry just from this. This is a nicer product.
Wicked dry.
I'm from Massachusetts, all right? We say wicked.
Yeah, so definitely you're going to spend more money on this, no doubt about it. So this probably isn't in everyone's budget range, and that's okay. If it's not, then move down to the medium weight. And if you're looking at giving out towels en masse,
definitely the promotional weight is for you.
Right, right. So I mean, obvious ways that towels are going to be used. They can be resold at beach gift shops. If that's the case, you're going to want to buy the nicer towels because if people are buying it, they don't want to buy a cheap towel.
Yeah.
Your beach events, if you have corporate retreats and things like that to a beach, then these are great giveaways. Your spring break events, for sure. I mean, spring break is huge around any beach town.
Yeah, especially ours.
Yeah, so I'd probably give away the cheaper towels to spring breakers.
They're like 18, they ain't got money.
Yeah, that's right.
But aside from the obvious, some great ways that these can be used, especially like this plush one for this first example, is for your luxury resorts. We live in a huge tourist town, and one of the things about that is because we have the world's most beautiful beaches.
No question.
Yeah, sugar white sand. Like people come here specifically for that and nothing else. So having a luxury resort, give these out to your guests. And if you've been on a cruise or been to a nice resort like Disney or something like that, where they have like the animals, put some sunglasses on it, they make like little sculptures with the towels.
All right.
Like you're adding a memory to it, and your ROI on that towel that you're giving out is gonna be massive.
Right, yeah, on cruises, we've been on Carnival cruises, and I know that they've done that. Every night there's a different animal.
Yeah.
You know, that the towel is folded into that shape, and my kids remember that, and me as a grown man, I remember that. It's because it's fun, and it's different, and I recognize the talent that these people have to fold those. Now, we didn't get to keep the towel, but that's what a great idea for these high-end resorts. You're paying $500 or $600 or more a night. You know, they leave a note and say, hey, as a thank you, we want you to take this towel home. I mean, that's gold.
It'll keep your resort fresh in mind for years, and you're gonna keep wanting to go back.
Right, and it'll help protect the resort's towels that are meant to stay in the room, so they don't go down to the beach and the pool. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about spending the money and laundering those towels.
Yeah, right. So, you know, another thing that comes to mind when I think of beach towels is when my kids were baptized at our church, because our beaches are so beautiful, we do our beach baptisms around here, and it's very common in beach towns. but each of my kids received a beach towel, and it had, said something about a beach baptism and the date. I think they even got their name embroidered on a corner. So that's their towel. My kids remember that, and they've had that towel for years and years, and they probably won't get rid of it until it's just in shreds.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool way to kind of remember that event.
And speaking about, young people, for graduating classes, this would be a great gift from the school, welcoming your new alumni. Here's your entire graduating class. You can do cool designs with everybody's name. It's like, it'll be a nice little gift to all the students that just graduated.
Right.
Graduations are huge.
Yeah, and every graduating class has their catchphrase of
Yeah.
the year, they pretty much come up with. So of course include that on the towel.
Yeah.
They'll love that. It'll also be a good fundraiser because, each of the graduating seniors are going to want to buy that, and
Grandparents are gonna buy it,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
absolutely.
It's a nice little gift.
Yeah, and with schools too, a lot of the clubs take a lot of trips.
Yep.
So I know our school, some of our clubs, they'll go to the water park here locally, and they need a towel. So it's a practical giveaway and gift. It helps them remember that event. And here again, it's another way to raise money for your club. And just say, hey, who wants to buy a towel? It's going to have the name of the trip and the date, and it's just something else to kind of remember this by.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ROI on beach towels is incredible.
Massive.
Right, I mean, it
massive,
just,
massive.
I actually have some towels, and they're the nicer type, and I've had them over 10 years, and I've got probably 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, and they have perfect imprints on them. That's not why I kept them, just because it's perfect imprints towels, but because they're so big.
They're nice.
I would say they would be called bath sheets, if you wanted to classify them.
Beach sheets.
Yeah, but they're oversized, and they're really, really thick, and they're incredibly practical. So kept them for a long time.
Yeah.
But speaking of beach sheets, another thing I ran across on the internets was going to be the world's largest beach towel. And I'd never really looked into this because why would I? Yeah, why would anybody look into and search world's largest beach towel? But I'm a nerd, and sometimes I search things like that. And so over in Spain, there was this brewery, and they created a huge beach towel. It was a big PR stunt over there, 285 feet. So a typical oversized beach towel would be 6 feet, probably tops. 285 feet, that's like a football field.
Yeah, almost.
Like, you got to probably have 50 people around that towel to spread it out.
Yeah, nice and tight.
But I guarantee all those people remembered that PR stunt, right?
And then what do you do with that towel? Put it in storage?
Um,
Hang it up in your lobby?
I don't know, like maybe that was their new turf, their AstroTurf for the football field. I have no idea. Cut it up and make individual towels, and then everyone who attended, they received that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But that's a good question.
You should figure that out.
Yeah, we should look that up.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Promos with the Pie Guys.
And be sure to check out our next episode as we talk about more creative ways to use promotional items to grow your business.
Make sure you like and subscribe our video and hit the little bell so YouTube will notify you when we send out these videos.